Well, I hope you're doing well today. And we love worshiping the Lord every Lord's Day. It's a delight and a privilege for us, but there's something special about Easter weekend, isn't there? When we have the opportunity to think about especially the death, burial, and resurrection of Jesus Christ. And I hope you're going to be able to join us for our services this weekend. It starts on Good Friday, Friday evening at 7 o'clock at Faith East. And I hope you'll come, and I hope you'll invite guests to come along with you. What a marvelous time to think about a very important question. Did Jesus die for good people? We're going to be looking at Romans chapter 5, verses 7, 8, and 9. That's a tremendous passage in a very, very important book of the Bible. I would encourage you to review it and meditate on it. Think about it from the perspective of just how it feeds your own soul. But that's a message that would be very, very appropriate for friends, loved ones, people who have come through this pandemic and are hungry for truth and hungry for a relationship with God. We'll be live streaming the service as well, so you can tell those you love about that. And then on Resurrection Sunday, I hope you're planning to be with us. We're going to have a great time of worship as we look at another very interesting passage of Scripture. It's Luke chapter 13. A lot of us have been thinking over the last year about why might God have allowed this pandemic? Why did God allow you and me to survive the pandemic? We're not the first people who had questions like that. After a very provocative series of teachings from Jesus, some men and women came to Christ and asked him that very question about some Galileans who had been murdered by wicked Pilate. Why did that happen? And instead of pushing them off, Jesus actually asked them another question. Well, what about the people on whom the Tower of Siloam fell? So he wants us to think about calamity. He wants us to think about adversity because there are important eternal lessons there. There are important life lessons. Luke chapter 13, verses 1 to 9. I would encourage you to read that passage and meditate on it. And just as I said for Good Friday, what a great opportunity to invite your friends and your loved ones to come with you to church. Or if they would prefer to join us online, we would be happy for them to do that as well. Would you please be praying for our time? We're all spiritually hungry. We're looking forward to this important weekend in our lives, and there's a lot of people around us who are in a very similar situation. Let's be sure that we steward this weekend well.